Hello everyone, my name is Hassan B. Marong. My pronouns are he, him, his. I was the former Wheeler RHA representative and also the former RHA assistant director.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Tharp and I've been involved with Hall Council and RHA since the fall of 2017, my freshman year at CMU. I first started with Cobb Hall Council and then I got a position with the executive board at RHA for the spring of 2018 as the director of programming.
Hey y'all, my name is Sitembile Dewitt, but I usually go by Stembi. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and last year I was the assistant director for RHA.
I joined Hall or Community Council freshman year as the vice president of Wheeler Hall. Sophomore year, I took the only open position in RHA as their director of administration. And then the next year, I ran and took the position of director, which I served for 2 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Ling. I'm going to my senior year at CMU. I joined Community Council my freshman year as the Hall historian. When it was called Hall Council, I joined RHA E-Board my sophomore year as the director of administration.
So one thing that I valued most about my experience with RHA was the fact that it pushed me out of my comfort zone. It pushed me out of my comfort zone in terms of organizing, in terms of talking to people instead of staying on top of a task, working with a team year round. And I really valued that about RHA.
Getting to work with so many different people and organizations on campus and just having the opportunity to actually be able to do something and make some kind of difference, no matter how small it was. And I definitely valued the skills that I took out of that, the different leadership skills, the public speaking skills that I developed. I really just valued all of it. It was a really, really meaningful experience for me.
What I value most about being a part of RHA was being knowledgeable about events and programs that were going on around CMU's campus.
I think some of my favorite parts about working with these roles was being able to work with different organizations and communities and see what they had to offer to their residences. On-campus living is so unique, and having all these programs and events makes it worthwhile for all these residences.
One of the most valuable lessons I've learned is how important programming is to the experience for freshmen and upperclassmen living in the halls. I think that's something I really found passion from and being a part of these different organizations.
I really liked being able to work with the e-board to develop ideas and programs. To me, that was really fun and just an enjoyable experience. I love the people that I got to work with. We had a lot of fun together.
And something I wish I had accomplished was I wish I connected more with the communities. This year we did a thing called Community Hall Council Buddies, where a couple of us on the RHA E-Board were assigned different communities to keep in contact with. And I just wish that I connected with more communities and just built more connections.
What I wish I had accomplished while being a part of RHA would be connecting more students of color to all of the experiences and opportunities that you can have when being in RHA.
And something that I wish that I accomplished while I was in RHA or Community Council was being able to go to GLUCR or NERCR. These are regional conferences that allow you to work with different people from other universities and colleges, and it makes you think, oh, I can bring this back to CMU, and it could be something big for all the people living on campus and off campus.
Partner with other halls and communities outside of my own to create bigger programs and to meet more students' needs.
With my last semester being cut short due to Corona, didn't get to finish a lot of the projects that I started. One that I really was hoping to develop was putting more student art on campus, and I really wanted to put more student-made art in the res hall.
One piece of advice that I would give to the incoming students is to take every opportunity that you're given, even if a person is like, oh, you don't have enough qualifications, you don't have the abilities to do so, you can still go for it. The worst thing that can happen is that you don't get the role, you don't get the position, someone says no. Just go for every opportunity that you are given. Thank you.
And some advice that I have for incoming freshmen about getting involved in being a part of RHA potentially when you come to CMU would be always remembering that academics come first. I was someone that put a lot of my extracurriculars before my academics, and I kind of suffer for that. So just remember that academics always come first, and then you can have fun with the rest of the stuff you do later. Viral tips.
And a piece of advice that I would give you all who are new or, who are starting RHA over again is, just get ready to be pushed out of your comfort zone and be okay with that. Feel free to step out. Like if you're not really comfortable doing something, if you haven't really done something before, don't be scared. Just go ahead, just do it. That's the piece of advice that I would give you. There was times during the semester where I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I just pushed myself to still do it, and I learned a lot and I had a lot of growth from it.
Get involved. Your college experience is what you make it. Find something that you're interested in. There are so many student organizations on, it helps you make friends, and it just makes it so much more memorable, and you really get your money's worth, I think, when you get involved in something.
My biggest advice is to have fun, take a chance, and get involved. There's so much you can do and create in your hall with your team of hall council to create really lifelong experiences for your residents.